Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This time it is another collab, and this time it is hosted by Valerie Reese. It's all about the adventures, so thank you Valerie for coming up with this collab for this month. It is called, excuse me, warm soup on a cold day, and it could not be a colder day than today because today is the 17th and it is very, very cold outside. So what am I making? I am making Olive Garden gnocchi soup. I've never made this before, never even had it. I've been to Olive Garden, but never had this. So this will be a first for me and for my family. So I'm going to turn you around and show you what we are going to need for this recipe and what I am tweaking. Alright, what we need for this chicken gnocchi soup is 3 to 4 pounds, not pounds, 3 to 4 boneless chicken, skinless chicken breast cooked and diced. I cooked my chicken, so it's sitting there in a strainer because I got some good chicken broth from it. And I'm going to use that in with the soup. So the other things you're going to need is a stalk of celery, which I have a stalk and a half of celery. You need a half of an onion, which mine was in the freezer. So, and I chopped it very finely because people don't like onion. My family, me and my husband do. We're the only one. I'm omitting the 2 teaspoons of minced garlic because me and my husband cannot have garlic. I could tolerate better than my husband. My husband's allergic, so I try to make things at home. Hopefully they don't have garlic. And if they call for it, I omit it. We need a half a cup of shredded carrots, which I might chop these up to be a little smaller. We need a tablespoon of olive oil. We need 4 cups of low sodium chicken broth, but I'm using the reduced sodium. I think that's what I just said, yeah. Well, this one says low sodium. You need salt and pepper to taste. You need a teaspoon of thyme. Sorry about our dog. His name's Junie. And you need a container of gnocchi, potato gnocchi. And then you need, I forgot to grab it out, 2 cups of half and half. I'm going to keep it in the fridge until I'm ready for it. We need, this is where I'm deviating. It calls for 1 cup of fresh spinach. We do not like spinach, so we like kale. So I'm substituting the kale for the spinach. So, in a large pot, which I'll put you back up on my tripod here. Alright, silly me. I thought I hit record. I did not, so I stopped everything because I looked up and seen we weren't recording. In my pot, I added the tablespoon of olive oil. I added the onion, the celery, and the carrots. And you're supposed to cook it for 2 to 3 minutes, but I had to restart that because I wasn't recording. So, we will cook this on medium. I hope I turn my stove back on. We will cook this for 2 to 3 minutes, just until the onions, but like I said, mine were in the freezer, so they're really not what you call hard. Mostly what's hard is the carrots and the celery, so we will just keep stirring this around until the 3 minutes is up, and I'll be back when the 3 minutes is up. Well, we'll stay here. I wanted to show you a little trick. Okay, this is my olive oil, and the little cap that comes on this. You know that you take that and you turn it upside down so that your olive oil doesn't come out fast, it comes out slow. I learned that. And let's see, what else do we want to add with this? We want to just add, and then when this is done, what we got? A minute 28 to go. But I'm hoping this turns out really good, because I've never had the soup, like I said. Oh, there's one carrot that looks a little questionable in there. So I took him out. We'll just keep stirring this. And then when this is done, we're going to add our chicken broth, the salt and the pepper, the thyme, and then we're going to bring that to a boil. Then we're going to add, once it comes to a boil, we want to add the gnocchi. And we're going to cook that for 3 to 4 minutes. And then we're going to reduce the heat to a simmer and cook for 10 minutes. Oh, we're going to add the chicken to this also. And once the 10 minutes is up from the simmering for 10 minutes, we will add the half and half and then the kale, and then we cook for 1 to 2 minutes. It says until, oh, there's the timer. So we are going to add in our chicken broth, which, like I said, I have 1 cup here from what I made, so we're going to add that. And then we need, I might just use all of this chicken broth. We'll see what's left. And there's 3. And there's 4. And yeah, I'm just going to add the rest of this chicken broth to this soup. And now we need to add the 1 teaspoon of thyme. I'm just going to sprinkle a little salt in there because chicken broth is already salty. And then we'll put some pepper. And we are going to add some chicken into this. Like I said, my chicken's right here. Because I already cooked it earlier. I gotta keep some for my granddaughter. She likes chicken. No, we'll just keep that for the granddaughter. A lot of chicken. Hopefully this is enough broth. So now that we got that in there, we are going to bring this to a boil. And once it comes to a boil, we will add the gnocchi. So I will be back when we get to that part. Alright, it is boiling. And now you were to gently stir in the gnocchi. Get those broken up. Don't mind my grandson. He's playing with his friends. Yes, that chicken's yours. I was talking to my granddaughter. Alright, we're going to let this boil for 3 to 4 minutes. So I will be back. Start the timer for 4 minutes. And I will put the lid on to bring this back to a boil. And I'll be back when that gets to a boil. Alright, the timer went off. And it's boiling away. And now you want to turn it down to simmer. And you want to simmer it for 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And I'll be back when the 10 minutes is up. Okay, the timer went off. Now I'm going to add the half and half. Hopefully it doesn't curdle. I'm going to let that cook a few minutes. I'm going to give my daughter some of this to try because she don't want the kale. She don't like it. Told her she does, but she don't believe me. So once this comes back up to temperature, I will put in the kale and then you cook it for 1 to 2 minutes until it's tender. And then you want to taste to see the for salt and pepper. So I'll be back once I get this back up to a simmer, and I give my daughter some. So I'll be right back. Okay, I gave my daughter some. Now I'm going to add in the kale. Because the kale is, if you're using spinach, it's a cup. I don't even think I used a cup. Well, it could be a cup of kale. So I'm just going to stir this in and then let it get cooked. And then I will be back to show you the finished finished recipe. And I'll let you know how we like it. So I'll see you in a little bit. Now we're going to cook this for 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, the timer went off. I'm going to check to see if this is done. I mean, I think everything else is done. It's just that I want to make sure that the kale is done. I still have to taste this for salt and pepper. I need salt and pepper.
What does Cam not understand? This is on free and not in. Yes, but the more people that attack it, the worse it is. I do like. No, I do not.
Better. Better. All right, I'm going to get my family and we're going to give this a try. And I'll be back and let you know what we all think of it. All right, this is what it looks like in the bowl. Don't mind that, I had to dump some out. All right, we all ate the soup. It was good. A different texture, but everybody loved it. They told me it was good, so that's a good thing. So everyone is participating in this collab. I will list in the description box below. And thank you for watching. And you could subscribe, share, comment, like, and it will really help my channel. And I will see you in the next one.